The AI app gold rush is officially here. In just a few short years, artificial intelligence has gone from a niche tech experiment to the backbone of nearly every new startup. From finance to education to entertainment, AI apps are flooding the internet. And right now, the biggest players in this race aren't just the startups themselves, they're the platforms powering them: OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Gemini. Everyone from solo developers to multi-million-dollar SaaS companies is building on these platforms. But what exactly sparked this AI gold rush? And why are so many people betting their entire future on ChatGPT and Gemini? Let's break it down. It all started when OpenAI launched ChatGPT to the public in late 2022. For the first time, a powerful AI model was made accessible to ordinary people. You didn't need to know how to code. You didn't need a research background. You could just type a question and get human-like answers instantly. What made it revolutionary wasn't just the intelligence behind it, but the simplicity, and that simplicity opened a door that no one could close again. Within weeks, developers realized they could build on top of ChatGPT using OpenAI's API. Suddenly, every creative mind could become a tech founder overnight. People started making AI writing tools, AI chatbots, resume builders, code assistants, you name it. This is where the gold rush really began. The cost of starting an AI business dropped to almost zero. You didn't need to build your own large language model. You didn't need servers or years of data training. OpenAI provided the model, the infrastructure, and even the updates. All you had to do was plug in the API, add a clever interface, and launch your product. It was like selling shovels during the gold rush, except this time, everyone wanted a piece of the mine. But just as OpenAI was dominating the scene, Google stepped into the ring with Gemini. Now, if you don't already know, Gemini is Google's answer to ChatGPT. It's deeply integrated into Google Search, Docs, Gmail, and Android, and it's built to understand not just text but images, audio, and video too. Google already had massive amounts of user data and the world's most powerful search algorithms. With Gemini, they started blending that power with AI reasoning. And just like that, a new rivalry was born, one that could shape the entire future of the internet. Developers suddenly had two choices: build on OpenAI's ChatGPT API or build on Google's Gemini ecosystem, and this competition sparked innovation like never before. Think of it like the early days of the App Store and Google Play. Everyone was racing to release the next viral app, except now, it's AI apps. So why is everyone building on these platforms instead of creating their own AI models? The short answer: time and money. Training your own large language model can cost millions of dollars and take months. For most startups, that's simply not realistic. With OpenAI or Gemini, you can access world-class AI instantly, pay only for what you use, and focus on building your product instead of infrastructure. It's SaaS 2.0, software as a service powered by AI. Take the example of Jasper, one of the early AI writing platforms. It started as a simple interface built on GPT-3, and within a year, it became a multi-million-dollar business. Or look at ChatGPT plugins. Companies are building small, specialized tools that connect directly to ChatGPT's ecosystem. These range from travel planners and legal assistants to stock analysis bots. This new economy of AI micro tools is growing faster than any tech trend before it. But here's where things get even more interesting. We're now seeing traditional SaaS companies transforming into AI-first platforms. Tools like Notion, Canva, and Grammarly have all integrated AI features powered by models like ChatGPT. Instead of creating a whole new product, they're embedding intelligence directly into their existing apps. It's not just a race to build something new, it's a race to stay relevant. And the reason why this gold rush feels so big is because AI tools are solving real problems. Businesses are automating emails, writing marketing content, analyzing data, and improving customer service, all using AI. What used to take teams of employees can now be done with a few lines of code and an API key. The productivity gains are massive, and investors have noticed. According to multiple reports, venture capital funding for AI startups has surged past $70 billion globally this year alone. That's more than the entire blockchain industry at its peak. But like every gold rush, not everyone will strike gold. Many startups will fail because they're just repackaging what ChatGPT or Gemini already offer. The key difference between a successful AI app and a failed one lies in the value layer. In other words, how well you use AI to solve a specific user problem. Anyone can connect to the API, but not everyone can design an experience that truly makes life easier. Now let's talk about what makes ChatGPT and Gemini different behind the scenes. ChatGPT, especially with its GPT-4 Turbo version, is known for its creativity, conversational tone, and developer-friendly ecosystem. It's widely used for writing, education, customer support, and creative tools. Gemini, on the other hand, is heavily integrated with Google's ecosystem, giving it access to live information, YouTube data, maps, and even Android apps. That means Gemini-based apps can do things like interpret videos, summarize live search data, or give real-time recommendations. Essentially, OpenAI focuses on intelligence and adaptability, while Google focuses on data and integration. Together, they're defining the two directions of the AI future: brains versus reach. And if you're a developer or entrepreneur, choosing between the two is like choosing between Apple and Android 10 years ago. Both are massive, but your entire product strategy depends on which one you align with. Interestingly, even big tech companies like Microsoft and Meta are quietly jumping into the AI gold rush through partnerships. Microsoft, as you know, has a major stake in OpenAI that gives it early access to GPT models across Microsoft 365, Azure, and Copilot. Meanwhile, Meta is pushing open-source AI models like Llama 3 to compete in a different way by making AI accessible for free to developers. So now we have three AI ecosystems emerging: OpenAI's premium intelligence, Google's integrated intelligence, and Meta's open-source intelligence. And all of them are fueling new SaaS startups every single day. But here's the big picture. The AI gold rush is not just about apps, it is about data dominance. Every AI model learns from data. The more apps built on a platform, the more data it collects, the smarter it gets. That's why OpenAI and Google are encouraging developers to build on them. It's a feedback loop. Developers get powerful tools, and in return, the platforms get richer data and stronger models. The more people build, the faster AI evolves. However, this comes with serious challenges too, especially around ethics, privacy, and dependency. If your entire business runs on OpenAI's API, what happens if prices increase, or if your access is restricted? Similarly, building on Gemini means relying on Google's ecosystem and data policies. Many developers are already raising concerns about the long-term sustainability of these dependencies. We might be moving from own your product to rent your intelligence. Still, despite these risks, the momentum is unstoppable. The market for AI-driven SaaS is expected to cross $1 trillion in the next few years. Companies that adapt early are gaining a huge competitive edge. Just think about it: AI is now doing customer support, writing code, managing schedules, and even generating videos. The boundaries of software are dissolving, and AI is becoming the new interface of the internet. So where does this go next? Experts predict that the next big wave will be personal AI agents, custom AI assistants built for individuals and businesses. Imagine an AI that understands your brand, your tone, your audience, and handles your daily digital tasks autonomously. These agents will likely be built on top of ChatGPT, Gemini, or similar models, meaning this gold rush is only the beginning. We're entering a world where every business and even every person will have their own AI companion. And as that happens, the lines between tech companies, SaaS platforms, and AI providers will blur completely. Startups that once sold software will now sell intelligence. Developers who once built apps will now train digital personalities. The internet won't just be a place to browse, it'll be a place to interact, to reason, and to collaborate with AI directly. The AI app gold rush is transforming not just technology but opportunity itself. For some, it's the chance to build billion-dollar businesses. For others, it's a revolution that will reshape how we work, create, and even think. Whether you're a developer, investor, or just an everyday user, one thing is clear: we're witnessing the birth of a new digital era, and it's being built line by line on ChatGPT and Gemini.